same day as the other two videos. Snow stopped about 5 o'clock. We did a couple of passes early afternoon. Wind blew it back up, so they asked us if we wanted overtime. Only means for us we work until 8 o'clock. There's a 12-hour limit that they can put on to us. Not really much of a limit, just means they need to pay us more, and it is technically due to driver safety rules. It's supposed to be followed. For civilians, military people, yeah, we both know better though, don't we? But regardless, clearing up priority red routes, which for us right now, the MP compound, which I've shown before, fire hall, field dam, and okay, I've got a couple of machines out here. I'll get the front now. And plus we'll get the headquarters, even though it's Christmas break, they still have people on duty. And night shift is in. I believe I've already mentioned they're working days for the next, well, basically until January or New Year's is over. And we're back onto our winter schedule. And I see that more firefighters need the shovel out here, so I'll leave the path. But if they want this place done, that's the best spot for it. I don't lay out space, I just try and figure out how to clear it. Lucky me. Also, because I was here at 7:30, shift ends about 4, I'm also entitled to a meal claim. Yeah, that's still a thing. Rate's gone up. That was a curb bump. And I'm doing that so that I'm not blocking the path that they dug. Curb bumps are cool. You hit Lansing and within a certain power range, so that you're not damaging the Van Dam. And yeah, quarter-inch steel does bend and drop the end of the rough force. Welcome to the wild world of physics. And even though that fire hydrant has a sock on it, I don't want to block it. Now, I believe I'm going to take the rest of this stuff around the back. Bonus about working nights, I don't need to worry about traffic that much. And I'm already starting to get the MPs trained to move their damn cars so I can clear their spots. And didn't two of them come out rushing. Gave them a thumbs up and they said, no, thank you. All works in the end. All pitching aside, we're one machine. It's not my barrel nor my monkeys anymore. Quite frankly, I guarantee I don't see things like most. I hope Jimmy's planning to move that pile to the back. That windrow you see off to my left is done by the grader. Just so that you're tracking, if you haven't heard it before, we get the grader to come out and windrow it. Then the Van Dams will come out and take the snow and put it in the back. I'm going to have to clean up a bit of that spill. My Van Dam was not on the right angle and I picked up too much snow and bled it off to the side. Oh well. So tomorrow's Thursday, definitely another day in to clean off the yellow routes with luck. Both teams will be able to get most of the red routes, which are a priority. And then we start working on getting blue routes, low priority, or yellow, sorry, low priority. At the same time, the airfield needs to be done. Ammo compound needs to be done, although that seems very if not, if the commissioner that works out there is going, and I can't get out. Whichever. Seeing a plow go by, you'll probably see him when I spin around. out hearing him on the radio, and I think he wants to push it up to here, and I'll start pushing it all the way up to the rest. Kind of works. He needs more practice in tight spaces, and I'm kind of quicker on moving large amounts of snow than he is. Left a little room on the right side of the blade so I can pick up stuff that got spilled out. That room take a little bit more. And it's hard to tell by the camera, but my typical speeds doing this is about 20 kilometers per hour. This is all fun and games until you come to a stop at an inch. Get a 20 mile per hour hit to the head. I had it, except it was a lot harder. Since I brought it up and I'm killing time while I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. That one is reference to a lab accident where I was sitting in the air sentry hatch. We were doing 60 kilometers per hour down the Mattawa. So, driver, hatch is down, crew commander, he was in the turret, gunner, he was in the turret, head below, two commanders in the other air sentry hatch B. He had just enough room to put her feet. So it was a full load of about, I want to say 6, but I'm thinking there's 7 people on the inside. Well, from 60, we came to a stop in about 3 meters. That threw the helmet on my head, strapped forward to, we have a handheld on the back of the hull, just behind the turret. Well, didn't I hit that? Rifle, which is in my hand, had my forward assist, go through my lower lip and into my gums. And that little hand bracket caught flush of my top front teeth, starting at about the insides or over, and pushed them flush with my gums, and the roots were actually poking into my nasal cavity. Yeah, that was fun. Platoon commander was majorly concussed, got out, lowered the ramp, started getting people out, second commander started coming over, and first thing we made sure to do is, alright, call range control, report it, and then make sure the base hospital is open, because it was a work day, and it was working hours, close to 4 o'clock. So, luckily, I did get seen. Most teeth are covered. Something I want to go through again. But out of it, I did get my ortho authorized and jaw surgery. I had my jaw pulled out 9 millimeters. You want to talk about pain? You try stretching out your jaw muscles with your jaw pulled out 9 millimeters. But that worked in the end, because although I was already aware of it, it better armed me for dealing with what type of sensations can my muscles give me. Oh, yeah. Alright, as soon as I get a chance, I'll shut this video off. It's been going on long enough. I'm done practicing seeing how well I can talk in a conversational manner, such as it is that I do. Let me just get one more forward swipe, and I'm probably the last video for the night. And go from there. Back to the front. Got a bit of spill going on. It's not much. And that's what your last couple of passes are for. Next parking lot's fun. A lot more curves to deal with. This one only gets fun and interesting when or get involved with political BS. You have a good day.